Hey, Greg, you wish for a little more action?
I do wish for more action, Mike.
As you wish, Greg. Let's party! Greg, we're just getting started.
Now this is nice.
You got 2 wishes left.
Boxing King Media in association with the Riyadh season. Sol DACRES, we're out here in Riyadh, rooftop pool. I don't think I've done an interview in this sort of position before, so it's a new one for me. I'm guessing first time you've been interviewed in a pool?
First time for me, man. We're living the life. Yeah, man. Wicked weather, wicked nice. Can't complain, can I?
What's this like for a young lad like yourself to come from Birmingham? I don't know if you're from the ends or where you're from.
What are you trying to say about Birmingham, man? What are you trying to say about Birmingham?
Listen, I'm a Brummie myself, so I can say it.
Yeah, man. Nah, I mean, obviously amazing opportunity for me. You know, first and foremost, it's for the sparring, the work. We've got the good hard working. It's good now fight week to just, you know, I'm still training hard, but, you know, just enjoy these little things and experience them for myself before, you know, I become the top dog myself and hopefully can get myself in these sort of stages.
It's a good one for you, isn't it? Because obviously for you to get picked to come out as well, because I know a lot of fighters get moved into camp, but you have to perform, you have to do well to get a guaranteed spot to get flown across to the other side of the world, because it costs money, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was doing the hard graft in Morecambe, you know, nothing flash about that, you know. I was in Morecambe for a few weeks, putting in the graft, you know, cold, drizzly weather. It's just worked out nicely that, you know, obviously the fight's over here. TYSON wanted to continue the good work that we was doing. So, you know, he's brought me over with the team so I can get some good work in as well.
So just tell me about that. Have you sparred Tyson before? If not, you know, how did this opportunity come about? Who contacted who?
Yeah. It's funny how I actually started sparring Tyson. It was before the Chisora fight, and Franklin was fighting Joshua, but Franklin was sparring Tyson. So I actually got a call from Franklin's team asking to come up and spar. So I actually come up to Morecambe just to spar Franklin for Joshua. I did a few rounds, and I stayed in the ring. I said, come on, I want to do a few rounds with Tyson as well. Sugar said, no, we're fighting Chisora, you know, he's a different style. I was there for the week. Next day I turned up, sparred Franklin, and you know, I was putting some good work on that day, and Tyson was watching and he said, Solomon DACRES, I want you back here next week. I want you here next week. I want that work. So, you know, I performed well in front of them. They all saw me sparring Franklin and then asked me to come back the next week to spar Tyson. So I've done that camp and then they invited me back this time as well.
That's pretty amazing. It shows you how, if you grab the opportunity in life, how things can just change in an instant.
It was literally that, you know, I took my opportunity. You know, I had my head guard and that. I said, you know, I wanted to spar Tyson. I wanted to get the top quality work. Sugar Hill respected that as well. And, you know, I took my opportunity, performed well, and then they brought me back, you know.
I think we might have just caught Tyson's manager do a splash bomb.
The Woolworths.
The guy in Woolworths has just landed in the pool.
As you can see, mate, it's all fun and games as well around the team, you know. It's good people and, you know, it's all light-hearted and good attitude to be around.
Because obviously people sometimes wonder, you know, you're a matchroom fighter and obviously this is a rival promotion. Them sort of things I'm assuming don't really matter when it's you guys are in the gym.
Don't matter to me, you know. I'm just a fighter at the end of the day. If I get opportunity to spar the world champion, get the best quality work, you've got to take it, you know. It's what fighters do. All that kind of stuff, you know, it don't mean nothing to me. So yeah, it's just a great work for me and great experience for my own life.
And, you know, just as a young fighter, I'm just curious, what kind of things have you picked up? Because, you know, we've seen Tyson obviously is going to fight Usyk next. We've seen that announced. But prior to that getting announced, you know, we was reading a lot of reports. People saying, oh, he's not going to fight Tyson, he's going to avoid him. So he's not going to fight Usyk, he's going to avoid him. He's only in it for the money, exhibition fights, all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping, you know, at some point you want to get to that stage. So what have you picked up from that whole situation about the world and the way that everything works?
100%, you know. The main thing I've picked up is in the ring. You know, you know, he's a top quality boxer. You know, size, range, all of that. So I'm always improving. That's first and foremost. I'm improving in the ring, and secondly, you know, I'm seeing how they conduct themselves, how they're training, very professional, and you know how big events like this are working and how they run from behind the scenes. And it's something that, like I say, from my own experience, hopefully I'm there myself and I know how things are going.
What is next for Sol Dacres? You had a good win last time round. I'll talk about your critic because I like to mention the criticism that you get. Obviously, you're a great boxer. People commend your boxing skills, but I know it'll be pissing you off because people keep the comments say he's got no power, he's not knocking them out. I know it's easier said than done. So how do you take that kind of feedback? Because that's what you're reading about yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to improve myself and perform. My early fights, I've been given, stern tests and tough guys. I've not been given just the guys that I'll go over, the guys that I've fought. I could easily have had, 6 or 7 knockouts out of my first 7 fights if I'd had lesser opponents. I'd say a good, 4 or 5 of those guys not getting stopped. Some of them haven't been stopped before. Tough guys and tricky guys as well. So I've been given no favours, opponents-wise. But I'm learning myself. I'm always learning. Obviously, I want to, generate the power. I've got the powers there. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5". 17 plus stone. Of course, I can hit. It's just about, just working on things, and it'll start to come. Definitely, when people are boxing with me, you saw with his May fight, he brought it to me, and 2 rounds he got done in. So it's just about guys that are, when they're boxing with me, they're going to feel the power and the shots are connecting.
Definitely. So, I've got one last question for you, just regards to the whole because I'm not going to ask you if anyone beats Tyson, because you're not going to say anything like that. But who do you think gives Tyson the hardest fight in this era and current crop of heavyweights?
I'd have to say it would be probably Usyk. He's the trickiest guy, the hardest boxer, southpaw stance. He offers many different dimensions. You know what I mean? We've seen he's been in with the biggest puncher Wilder. He's been hit clean by him. He's got back up. So the power thing, he's ticked that off. It's going to be who can really try and test him boxing-wise, because he's top, boxing IQ-wise. Usyk's top boxing IQ-wise. I think the size difference might play a factor. Usyk will probably be the trickiest test of his career.
Interesting. And then last time we've got Fabio Wardley, David Adelaide. Obvious question, you're the English champion. Are you going to go straight for the winner, or what is your contractual situation? Are you still with Matchroom? Just update us on that as well. Yeah,
well, there's stuff being negotiated at the minute, and I don't say too much, but the next week, we should have more news announced on that, and I'll be in trying to get myself in a good position where one more fight before the end of the year. It's great that I'm here for that Wardley Adelaide fight, because I'm present. I can show that I want the winner of that fight. And it's something that I'm here for as well. That's what my eyes are really on, to be honest, whilst I'm here.
Does you said you're going to hear an update next week. I don't know how much you can say. Does that mean you're negotiating a new contract, or your contract's up, or you're speaking to everyone? Are you able to say anything else more than that?
All of that. All of the above. All of the above.
Yeah. Well, I wish you all the best, and whatever's meant for you happens for you. All the best, Sol. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Nice one, and just stay tuned for my own updates coming this week. And hopefully I'm in the position of the main man Tyson and myself in the next couple of years' time.
Well, I hope this is like a memory you can frame. You got interviewed in a pool, and there'll be plenty more of these. But just make sure when your time comes and you're sat on a rooftop, just make sure I'm there.
Yeah.
Don't want to deny me that access.
Boxing King Media, #1 media channel that's going to be present for me definitely from day one.
All the best, Sol. Thank you.